Summarizing a series of early studies on fathers' influence on young children, researchers indicate that fathers' interest and involvement in the early years is strongly associated with higher cognitive functioning and greater academic achievement among school-age children. In addition to benefits for children, mothers, and the community, men themselves ultimately benefit when they fulfill their paternal obligations and responsibilities. So, such fathering is therefore also important to a father's personal development uh, and will directly affect his health, happiness, and satisfaction. So, fathers meaningfully involved in their children's lives are participating in an important aspect of adult development called generativity, and they are caring for the next generation.
Um, so are fathers really necessary for a children's well-being? On the no side, researchers Waldfogel, Craigie, and Brooks Gunn argue that dads are not vital to a family structure, and their arguments are that family stability provides stronger predictive power than just the presence of a father. Presence of a father with abusive parenting can predict more harm than good for children. The addition of another parent to an existing family could decrease the stability of the family. Many studies do not define family structure in a consistent way, and they also vary in this extensiveness of other controls. It is not just the presence of a father, but also the relationship between the father and the mother which influence the child. Okay, so in my opinion, I think yes, fathers are vital to a children's development and well-being because I think nature has a balance. So the balance of the sweetness and the caring and the loving of the mom compensates with kind of like the stricter way of a dad. Also, like the life lessons and the advices that a dad can give you are not the same as a mom. And drawing from my experience, I grew up with my dad until I was around 10 or 11. Then we had to move away, and my little sisters grew up without a dad. And I can definitely see the difference between how I grew up in my personality and my character as opposed to my sisters who didn't grow up with my dad. So, yes, I think the dad is important in a child's life.
So, in my opinion, I do believe that fathers are necessary for the upbringing of their child or their children. I have some friends that have no father or father figure in their lives, either because of a divorce or is they just have a single uh, parent who's their mother or any other reason. And of course, they were brought up. They were brought up pretty well, but I do think that having that father figure or the father in their life is good because they will bring extra support to the family other than the mother, and also um, more um, more advice than just one parent. And also, it helps to have the father um, parent the children because what if the mother doesn't know how to handle their children in a certain situation, and they have a limited amount of experience in that field. So it's always good to have a different perspective on things and situations that uh, come around. Two different parenting styles working together, I believe, makes a better way to raise their child or their children. to a future that they want for them. And I know I would be raised differently if my father wasn't around as often. I wouldn't be who I am today without him.